With the power of friendship, Sonic and Co. wanted to go and defeat Eggman. Eggman had a train on his side, but what he didn't know was that the train had ulterior motives and therefore wasn't actually his friend. I like trains. Well. Who doesn't like trains? Everyone likes trains, right? Chugga chugga, choo, and all of that stuff. People like trains just like people like grapes. We are doing fine. Fantastic. Oh, we did it. Okay, cool. I thought we were one short. None of you could possibly understand. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could he just leave me like it was nothing? What do you mean, the conductor? He's retiring! You just have to accept that! My wish is to keep us together forever. That's what being friends is all about. You can't force someone to be friends with you! That's messed up! Shut up! Just shut up! The train wanted to make the conductor his BFF for life. The conductor already had a wife. Little did the train know that wife is better than bestie, and the train was very sad over that knowledge that he just learned, but it was okay because we did it. Eggman, can you hear me? My wish, make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. The kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? The conductor probably betrayed the train because the train was batshit crazy and therefore does not deserve to have sentience like everything else in the Sonic universe. And then we slip on the rings and wonder if we will make it into the train. Nope. It's okay. We are enough. We're enough. Conductor! You promised me. You promised. Let him speak. Unhand him. The train. Stop this. When I told you we'd be with each other forever, I meant I was much younger man. Oh, wait. Train. Stop this. When I told you we'd be together, we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired. Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely. So lonely. Why must you insist loneliness upon me? No! Stop! What are you doing to me? Please, don't make me do this. We have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Now we're fighting the train! Oh. This is bad. This is okay. As long as we just keep up. We just gotta we just gotta wee! Oh, well, that's not great. Well, I just landed directly into the red. I don't want to land in the red. I don't want to land in the red. Please. Oh, not enough rings! The train decided that it wanted to be friends with the conductor forever. Forever is a very long time. The conductor already had a wife, which the train did not understand. What do you mean, wife? What do you mean, not bestie? No bestie, but wife? This was not in the train's programming, and therefore very strange for the train to pick up on. Oh! Nice. Oh, the poor Flicky. A Flicky? This is just like the lore card when my ex-best friend left detective work to join Dr. Eggman. So this really is a badnik. The stakes rise every second, huh? We gotta save him. On it! Let's show our full power. Let's show our full power, but Sonic is the only one running. Sonic was the only one who was determined to run the whole way. Everyone else had other modes of transportation, but Sonic decided that running was his only option. He couldn't run past the demons, though. The demons in his heart, in his mind, of not being able to save Amy on her birthday. It would be really sad if he couldn't save Amy on her birthday, no less. I didn't even think to jump. Sonic had to run to save Amy. He had to run from many things in his life. He had to run from capitalism and the bourgeoisie. Little do we know, Sonic had a very long list of domestic terrorism that Sonic could not run from his past. He hated every minute of it. Every time he thought about... Okay. Fair enough. There was only one thing going through Sonic's mind as he ran through the not-so-city, not-so-scape, was collecting rings. Ha, you thought that it would be protecting Amy, but no, it was actually the need to collect all of the rings. He needed all of the rings to summon the dragon that would grant his wish, the wish so that he could stop running everywhere. Little do we know, Sonic had a bone disorder that made it so that he can only run and never... Sonic was taking a casual stroll when he realized that... Oh, well, that was... When he realized that all of his friends were gone. He didn't notice it at first, but there was no one actually here. It was... Sonic, middle name the... wanted to change his name, but legally he needed more coins to change his name. It was a shame because he had a really good idea for a name, but it slipped his mind because he didn't write it down. If he would have wrote it down, he would have been fine, and he would have a cool name. But no, he forgot to write it down, and now he doesn't have a cool name. He would regret this decision for most of his life until he remembered the name, but guess what? He forgot to write it down. When Sonic was at the florist, he asked what flowers does he think Amy would like, and because Amy's last name is Rose, he went with the safest bet. Amy Rose. Did she even like roses? Was he a bad friend for not knowing what favorite flower his supposed friend was? He didn't know. He got shot multiple times with missiles, and he was unaware of the fact that he probably had a severe concussion, and he jumps in the same spot every single time and doesn't make it to the end. The end. Sonic was running. No. Walking. No. Running. He needed new shoes. The bottom of his soles were severely damaged, and he had holes in them. His socks also had holes in them, but no one seemed to get him socks for Christmas. You know how, like, you get socks for Christmas? None of Sonic's friends ever got him socks for Christmas, and that is exactly what he wanted for Christmas. So he asked Santa for socks for Christmas, but he was never given the socks. Sonic really liked wearing hats, but sometimes he ran too fast and therefore could not wear hats. I mean, he could still wear the hats, yes, but he would never know the pure joy of being able to walk around so freely with a hat on that didn't fall off of his head. Sometimes he would think to himself, man, if I could just have a fancy hat, my life would be perfect. So when Sonic jumped into the abyss, Sonic needed a new pair of gloves because the ones that he were wearing were covered in chili. Tails had warned him not to eat the chili dog while wearing his gloves, but he didn't listen because he doesn't listen to his best friend, supposed best friend. The application for best friend was still up in the open because Sonic does not check his email that often. Although Tails had filled out the best friend application years ago, it was only recently that Sonic ever got back to him about the state of whether or not he was his friend. And then... oh... ah. Knuckles kind of always just showed up out of nowhere. No one really knew where the not Hedgehog but Echidna resided most of the time. No one really cared either. He kind of just showed up when he was needed and never any soon or any less, in which He kind of liked being mysterious, but at sometimes he had to wonder, was this really all there was to life? Being a mystery and protecting what you thought was most precious to you? Some glowy rock? Glowy rocks were fine and all, but dang it! Today was Amy's birthday, and Amy just wanted to have a good time. She decided that if they were to go on a train ride, that would be too boring, so instead she wanted to have a murder mystery in which that she could solve it while being a reporter. Little did she know was that the murder that would be taking place was of her beloved. She really didn't want her beloved to die, but she also wanted the entertainment of having a cool, fun birthday party, so she let it slide just this once. Little did she know, Sonic would actually be in danger, and would not make it through the day. Dang it. Tails was always made fun of for his 2 fox tails. No other fox had 2 tails, although there was another fox with 9 tails, which made him seem inferior by comparison. But little did he know that the 9-tailed fox was from a different show. In fact, it was from a different game altogether. He tried to get over his apparent self-consciousness about his many tails, but it couldn't happen. He was just too dumbfounded over the fact that he could have more tails. We did it.
Just be delivered to Eggman already. What about my happiness?
Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last time I checked, that's called being selfish.
Me? Selfish? How dare you?
Oh god, I need 100 rings for this. Shady was distraught over the fact that she needed 100 rings and she was only able to get around 80 something. She needed 20 more rings than she had gotten previously, and she was in distress. Yep, she was real stressed. Look at everything on the screen! She was so stressed, in fact, that she decided to scream, much to the dismay of many people watching. Oh god. It's just getting bad. There's just red everywhere. She doesn't know if she could pull it off, but she needed to believe in herself. Not enough rings! This was the final stand. This was the last time she would ever be in this predicament. She just needed to get enough rings to clear the level, and once she cleared the level, she could go to sleep because she was very tired and exhausted from being a little bit sick. Being a little bit sick wasn't too bad, but when you have the mental capacity for, not clearing the level.